Dear followers, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back with a new lesson, and that is right forms of verbs. Discussing topic is tenses. Yes, tenses on the basis of right forms of verbs. Today I'm going to start from first rule, rule 1. Look at this rule. If a sentence contains these verbs, these words, right? If a sentence contains these words such as always, daily, every day, every week, every year, generally, never, normally, very often, means very often or often, regularly, now and then, occasionally, sometimes, usually. If you find these words in a sentence like always, daily, every day, every week, every year, generally, never, normally, occasionally, very often, now and then, sometimes, or usually, the sentence will be a present simple tense. That means if we find these words in a sentence, we have to take it as a present simple tense. But it means past habit. But be careful about this. If you say these words mean a past habit, it will be a past simple tense. If it is used as general sense or present sense, then you have to use the present simple tense. But it means a past habit, you have to use a past indefinite tense or past simple tense. Look at this example. First one is, my father dash the daily star every day. My father dash the daily star every day. Here the verb is read. Here the verb is read. So as it is his habit, it's my father's habit because he wants to read a daily star every day. It's his habit. So it's a continuous and every day's work. So it is, here also we find always or every day. So it is a present indefinite tense. So my father read the daily star every day. No, my father reads the daily star every day. Here the correct form of the verb is reads because my father is a third person singular number. So verb takes as a yes. Here is reads. My father reads the daily star every day. The next one is they always dash in the river. Look at this statement here. They always dash in the river. The verb is bathe. We know about bathe means shower. They always bathe in the river. Bathe in the river. Look at this statement here. They always bathe in the river. I always bathe in the river. It means a past habit. It means a past habit. Now they always bathe in the river. It's a past habit. So it will be in a past indefinite tense. As it is a past indefinite tense, so you have to use a past form of the verb. They always bathed in the river. The next one is I dash never absent from school. Now I am studying in the university, so I never go to school or I need to go to school. Here I dash never absent from school. Absent from school, never. Here is also we find a never. Yes, never. So If we find these words in a sentence or in a statement, we have to use present simple or present simple or past simple. But when we use the past simple tense, when it means a past habit. When a sentence or a statement means a past habit, that we will use a past indefinite tense or past simple tense, as this statement refers a past habit. So it will be also a past simple tense. So I never absent from meeting. I am never absent from school. Here is school or meeting. I am never absent from school. No, I was never absent from school. So dear followers, I think by using this rule, you can make this sort of sentences, or you can correct this sort of verb. So dear followers, I think you have got some information or have some conceptions about this rule. Now the next one is, the second one is rule number second. Look at this rule. If we find these words, right? These words, the sentence must be a present perfect tense. These words. Here is already, ever, just now, lately, recently, yet. Dear followers, if we find or if we see these words as already, ever, just now, lately, recently, or yet, then we have to use the verb as a present perfect tense. Look at this example. Here is they already. We have got this word. They already dashed the SSC examination. So they already passed the SSC examination. We find here already. If we find already in a sentence, we have to use a present perfect tense, or verb must be in a present perfect tense. So we know about present perfect tense structure: subject plus have or has plus V3 plus object. Here is they already have passed the SSC examination. Yes, the sentence will be it. But here is they have already passed the SSC examination is the correct form of verb. If we see already, lately, just, after the subject or pronoun, we have to use have or has before the already, just, or just now. So the correct form of verb is they have already passed. They have already passed the SSC examination. The next one is we just reached the college. As we find here just, so it will be a present perfect tense, and as it is just, before it we have to use a auxiliary verb. We have just reached. Here is the correct form of the verb. We have just reached the college. We have just reached the college. And third one is I dashed a job recently. Here get is verb. I dashed a job recently. As we find this word recently, here is already, ever, just now, lately, recently, or yet. If we find this sort of words, or if we find this word, the sentence must be in a present perfect tense. So here is also recently we find here, so it will be a present perfect tense. So I dash a job recently. I have got a job recently. I have got a job recently. So dear followers, I think you clear this rule. So, but you have to memorize these words. Already, ever, just now, lately, recently, and yet. If you find these words, you have to use a present perfect tense or present perfect verb in a statement or in a sentence. Now the third rule is, look at this rule. Third rule, a sentence contains. A sentence contains means when you find these words in a sentence, here is yesterday, last night, last week, last day, ago, long since, before, back, in the past, in those days, etc. If we find these words or phrases in a sentence, here is yesterday, last night, last week, last day, ago, long since, before, back, in the past, or in those days. We have to think the sentence must be in a past simple tense because it refers the past thing. So, dear followers, let's talk about some examples. Here, the first one is, he left the room 10 minutes ago. In a sentence, we find the word ago. We know yesterday, last night, last week, last day, ago, long since, before, back, in the past, in those days. Actually, these words or phrases refer in the past action or past thing. So, tense or sentence takes a past simple verb. And the first one is, he left the room 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. It means he isn't here or he isn't in the room. He left the room 10 minutes ago. He has already gone from there. So, the correct form of the verb is he left. He left. He left the room 10 minutes ago. The next one is, I visited the museum last week. Is last week. It's not today's action or tomorrow's action, or the action isn't going on. I have already visited. And here is the last week refer the past action or past thing or past time. So I visited the museum that I visited the museum last week. And the next one is also, in those days people dash nomads. Nomads means vagabonds. Here is, in those days people dash nomads. Vagabond. Here is, in those days refers the past time. So the action must be in a past form or past simple form. So in those days people are nomads. So dear followers, I hope you're clear about this rule. And the next one is rule number 4. Here, look at this rule. Then, at the time, in a sentence, we see then at that time. It means, or this word, these phrases mean a past progressive action. Look at this. Then at the time means a past progressive action. past progressive action. So the tense must be in a past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. When we use a verb in this sort of statement or this sort of sentence, we have to think about this phrase or words, because if we find this, we have to use a past progressive or past continuous tense in that sentence. Look at this example. Then I dash a letter. Then, here, then, as it refers a past progressive action, so the sentence must be in a past continuous tense. Then I dash a letter. Then I was writing a letter. Then I was writing a letter, because I was writing a letter is a progressive tense, and in the past I was writing a letter. And the next one is at the time. Here is also at the time means a past progressive action. At the time I dashed in my room. You can say at the time I was sleeping in my room. So it is I was sleeping in my room. So if you see in a sentence then or at the time, we have to think that that is the progressive action and the tense must be in a past continuous tense. Now the rule number. Now the time to explain fifth rule. Rule number 5. Look at this. In a sentence, after the word while how do you find while in the sentence? Verb is used as an ing form. So after while we have to use an ing verb. Look at this. First one. While dash to college, I saw a dead cow. While dash to college, here verb is go. I saw a dead cow. This rule says us after while we have to use an ing form of the verb. So here while going to college, I saw a dead cow is the correct form of the verb. Dear followers, while is an important thing, because if you make an incomplete sentence, you have to use this word, because it's a very essential word in English grammar. While, look at this rule. In a sentence, after the word while, verb is used as an ing form. While going to college, I saw a dead cow. But the later sentence is, the later example is, while he dashed along the road, a mad dog beat him. While, look at this. The difference between two examples is, first one is while, then the verb. Second one is while, subject, verb. Subject, verb. So first one is while. After while, in immediate sense, you have to use an ing form of the verb. If you see after while a verb, you have to use an ing form of the verb. But in the case of while plus subject, in the case of while plus subject plus verb, yes, then look at this. But while plus subject equal to or after this past continuous tense. So as while plus verb is a while plus ing form of the verb, and while plus subject plus verb is a past continuous tense. While he dashed along the road, a mad dog beat him. As it is recognized as a past continuous tense, so while he was walking along the road, a mad dog beat him. While he was walking along the road, a mad dog beat him. When we use while in a sentence, you have to use it carefully, because while can be stated in two ways, as while plus verb or while plus subject plus verb. When it is while plus verb, the verb must be in an ing form, but when it is while plus subject plus verb, then it will be in a past continuous or past progressive tense. I think you are clear. Now the next rule is rule number 6. Before the infinitive, we know about infinitive. Before the infinitive to the verb go is used as a continuous tense, continuous form. Before the infinitive, he dashed to start a business. I dash to drink a glass of water. He go to start a business. Here is go. Here is go. And a glass of water. So he go to start a business. As to is recognized as an infinitive, and it refers when the verb go is used as a continuous tense. So he go, look at this, to. Before this, the verb go must be used as a continuous form. So he is going to start a business is logical here. He is going. He is going to start a business. The second one is I go to drink a glass of water. Here is also to. Before it go, we have to use it as a continuous form or continuous tense. So I am going to drink a glass of water. I am going to drink a glass of water. So, dear followers, I hope today's lesson is essential for you, and you have got some information about right forms of verbs. The topic is tenses. We know about tense, but today's lesson is how to use these tenses in a sentence. So I hope this class is enough to you, and stay well, take care. That's all for the time being. Allah Hafiz.